Project The Gifted is about the children who, despite their young age, have already decided what to be and what they want to achieve in life. They chose a challenging way full of numerous tasks, work, and constant self-development. And that is exactly what makes them be known, successful, and famous. Any parents always have high hopes for the eldest children in the family. Psychologists confirm this, and life itself shows. Parents see them as continuers of family traditions, a support and an example for the younger ones. That is why, this is probably why the elders achieve greater success. They feel responsibility, do not allow themselves to relax, and set global goals. In the family of Nurgazy, there are 3 sons, and Arnur is the eldest, so all that is mentioned above can also describe him. He is driven by a desire in everything and always to be an example to others, to become a worthy successor to his family name, to glorify his native country. At 14, Arnur managed to win a trip to the Thai Boxing Championship 3 times, became a prize winner twice, and also won the title of World Champion in Muay Thai. However, the main goal of the young athlete from Shamalgan is even higher, to take Olympic gold.
Стану, да, чемпионом. Дедушку на все мира повезу.
I'll become a champion. I'll take my grandfather around the world, mom and grandmother too. I will show to them the world. I will take whatever she wants. Grandpa too. My dream is to make my parents happy. And for the other guys, it is a lesson not to lie on the couch. They say they have one training session and get tired and say why I need lessons. They come and just lie. If they lie like that, they will not achieve anything. We must train, train, and train. The sport beings, when you get tired, the trainers told us so. The greatest value in the life of Arnur is the family. Through sports, he dreams of glorifying his name, first of all for his grandfather. He spends all his time with Arnur from his early childhood, brings to sections, helps to prepare for competitions, accompanies at championships. When Arnur studied in the 3rd grade, he came from school with the eyes full of tears. He said, "Grandfather, all have medals in our class, only I don't have one. Take me to section. I had an acquaintance who is engaged in boxing. I wanted to take my grandson to boxing. We arrived early in the morning at 8 o'clock. We thought boxing sections start working at 9 o'clock. It turns out it starts at 10. And we heard something noisy. We asked the administrator. She says their Thai boxing is being held. I asked, can I see? We went to the 2nd floor and saw they're having fights. And they're all in gears, protectors, helmet, gloves. And then my boy saw it, and he said, "Grandfather, I'll go there."
Поединки идут, и все они в снаряжении, протекторы, шлем, все, перчатки. И вот меня пацан увидел. Аташка, я сюда пойду.
The boy trained harder, and after only a month being to take part in various competitions, and a few months later, he won gold in the city tournament. A year later, he took the title at the Republican level. The talented guy was also noticed in the federation, after which the coach Halilov Razvan took him under his wing and began to train him for new high-profile victories. To do this, the mentor had to work on both the physical and psychological development of Arnur. He came, his eyes were burning. He wanted to fight. No need to fight. I taught him how to win. Become not just an athlete, but a leader. Be a leader. In order for him to grow both emotionally and physically, I removed the excess and added the good. He sets the pace for everyone. For everyone, newcomers or old, he sets the pace. And plus, he is an all-rounder. He plays football, swimming, Kazakh wrestling. At the same time, he also studies well. Additionally, he learns English, physics, mathematics. He began to grow. I told him when he came, "If you study poorly, you will have bad grades. Don't come to me. I don't need you." The novice athlete did not disappoint his mentor, demonstrating success both in the section and beyond. At school, for example, he became an excellent student, began to successfully participate in intellectual Olympiads.
Қолда өрт шыққанмен бірақ қолым өртеп
Arnur has also engaged in other sports. Along with Thai boxing, the boy has been actively involved in football for 5 years. He is a member of the youth team of the local club and trains under the leadership of former Major League player Abzal Jumambayev. A famous football player, after completing his career, decided to give a gift to children from his hometown and opened a children's football club in Castilian at his own expense, in which he has been raising young athletes for years.
С Арнуром мы познакомились 5 лет назад. Пришел к нам маленьким, еще, как сказать, юным мальчиком.
We met Arnur 5 years ago. He came to us as a little boy. First of all, I immediately noticed that he is well-bred. It can be seen that the parents give a very good upbringing to the child. And secondly, he has discipline. He comes to trainings on time, and he stays after training. He has a desire to achieve something. It seems to me that Arnur would not fail in any sport, because the internal fire that burns in, plus physical state, I think he will achieve great success, no matter in which sport it may be.
Больших успехов. В каком бы спорте ни было.
Recently, a large sports complex with free mugs and sections for children of all ages has opened in Shamalgan, where the Nurgazy family lives. And there is also a swimming pool, the real pride of the center. So now Arnur has the opportunity to engage in swimming. The young coach, Sail Satibadinov, is very pleased with the guy and sees great potential in him. When he came for the first time, I admit I was surprised. He has the abilities. His physical shape is good. I was surprised to see him swimming. He learns everything quickly. I won't praise, but I'll say that he's a good swimmer. He performs the task that I give very well. A capable boy, I will say. Arnur is a perfectionist by nature and cannot afford to give a slack, at least in some way. That is why he devotes a lot of time to training. He trains both under the supervision of trainers and independently. He especially enjoys jogging in the mountains, in the fresh air surrounded by majestic and picturesque landscapes. It is doubly more pleasant to make stronger both the body and the spirit. And in the difficult moments of a difficult battle, memories of his native land and loved ones help Arnur to overcome in a duel and reach the victorious end. When I fought in Thailand, my first fight was with a Thai in his native land. I won the first round and lost the second round to him. I was nervous a little, but then I started to recall the moments when I worked hard and ran with your grandfather. Grandfather also ran with me, walked around, set up. You remember all this and think, go to the end, and everything was set up. I succeeded in the third round and won the Thai athlete. Then there were the semi-finals and finals, and it was a little easier. Arnur won a trip to the World Cup 3 times. To do this, each time he had to fight with the most experienced and strongest opponents, who are in no way inferior to him. Competitions, performances, fights. He feels tremendous tension, but the support and love of his relatives help him cope with all the difficulties on the way to his dream. Grandfather Arnur recalls the most dramatic moment of selection for the championship. Then Arnur in the North Cup met in a duel with his longtime opponent.
Здесь, на севере, вот они опять встретились.
Here, two rivals met again in the north. Here, honestly, I was very worried because they drive away weight and no strength. And both are good fighters, and they are on equal terms. And here, when you wait for the decision of the judges, I was all in a sweat. To be honest, I worried who will be announced. This is a trip to the world. When Arnur was announced, I breathed a sigh of relief. Then my grandson came out crying. I say, what happened? I began to calm him down for half an hour. He was shaking and said, I do not believe that I won.
С таким вздохом. Потом смотрю, у меня внук выходит, плачет. Я говорю, ты что? И начала его там успокаивать полчаса. Он трясется, говорит, я не верю, что выиграл.
Mother and father completely trust their son in choosing their path and vision of the future. They unconditionally believe in Arnur and help him in everything.
Он сам хочет быть олимпийским чемпионом, но так как Muay Thai в олимпийский вид не ходит, он сейчас постепенно мы переходим в бокс.
He wants to be an Olympic champion, but since Muay Thai is not included in Olympic Games, we gradually moved to boxing. He has a strong desire to become an Olympic boxing champion, and we strongly support him. If he says, "You need to go there," we will always bring him there. He has a good relationship with his father. He always does what he says. If he needs gloves, they go buy together. But mostly, he goes with his grandfather. Grandfather accompanies him. He goes to competitions with him. I'm at work. Dad is at work. Mostly grandparents support him. We support financially.
Папа на работе. В основном поддерживает их бабушка с дедушкой. То, что финансово, материально, это уже как бы мы...
Arnur's parents work hard, so Arnur, as the eldest child, tries to pay a lot of attention to his younger brothers. And for them, in turn, it is always a great joy, because it cannot be boring with such an enthusiastic and purposeful brother. Any sport brings up a character in a child and then develops it physically, also in the formation of the personality of a young athlete. His mentors play a huge role. Arnur, by the way, was very lucky to have them. All his trainers are people who devote themselves to their favorite work, wise and attentive leaders who are ready to devote to children all the time and give them all their energy. They are faced with the task of raising not just champions, but above all, mature, dignified, noble, and confident people. Some children come here and parents say he is afraid of everyone. He doesn't go outside. Some come and say he doesn't communicate with anyone. He plays with the phone or on the computer. I say we will train him. He will communicate with people and will not be afraid of anyone. But I need time for this. Each child has a certain time, a month, 3, 6 months, a year. I say you will get the results. Your child will have qualities, sociability, passion for sports. But not only sports. For example, some children learn Muay Thai with me and they additionally attend other classes. They go to football, play chess. I tell them all, you should pay attention to Muay Thai only. You should be versatile. You will be versatile. You will have good athlete thinking.
Мышление спортсмена хорошее.
Some aggressive children who come, I always tell them, show your aggression in the ring. You enter the ring, there is only you and your opponent. I can't enter the ring and help you. If you want to show aggression, fight with your opponent. Only aggression should be athletic. You can't beat, kill, or injure someone. Just go and win. And for those children who come, who were offended by someone, who are bullied, I tell them, I will teach you, but only in order you could stop the offenders who offended you. But I won't let you do harm them. I just say that if you are aggressive in training and on the street, they do not come to me. And the road is closed to you in sport. It is in my sport that the road is closed to you.
И дорога тебе закрыта в спорте. Именно в моем спорте тебе дорога закрыта.
Thanks to this approach, Halilov Razvan has already raised more than one champion. The teammates of Arnur are known not only in Kazakhstan, but also beyond its borders. Senior fellow Arnur Hussein Abdullayev also won the World Championship title. He and I went to our coach, Halilov Razvan, together. We grew up together. I'm a little older than him. He always tried to talk with me, learn something from me. I taught him something. Together, we moved towards our goal, to become world champions. I remember his emotions when he won the Thai opponent. Well, it's great joy and honor for him to win the master of the ring. Friendship, respect, strong spirit, and honor. Brought up from childhood, these guys will carry these qualities through life. Indeed, brotherly love, adherence to common principles and values help to overcome any difficulties and save you from excessive pride in the future. And most importantly, they will teach them that to be a man means to be responsible for their words and deeds, to be protection and support for loved ones, and to achieve all set goals without fail.